going to be practicing making sentences with past tense. These are the types of questions that will be on the test when you have a test, and those will be coming up soon. Write a sentence using an adverbial of place and an adverbial of time. So, we talked a little bit about that already when we had the notes, and so I'm going to be typing here. When you have a prompt, you need to make sure that you pay attention to all of the things. This is about past tense, so the sentence has to be in past tense. It says to use an adverbial of place. We could use the word, for example, the word there. Good morning, Olga.
Good morning.
Good morning, Deborah.
Morning.
Okay. For example, we could use the word there for the adverbial of place. I'm going to start my sentence with it. And an adverbial of time, we could use yesterday. So, no, I'm not going to use it at the beginning. I'm going to say I, past tense, sat, adverbial of place, there, adverbial of time, yesterday. Now, we can use that. I'll do another one. Let's see. I'll use somewhere, and I'll use a phrase for an adverbial of time. I left my phone somewhere after the party. So somewhere is an adverbial of time. No, place rather, and after the party is an adverbial of time. Now, I'm going to invite people to come up with other examples. Let me start with Sophia. A sentence. Yeah, can you come up with a sentence using an adverbial of place and an adverbial of time? So place would be like there or somewhere, and an adverbial of time is something telling when, and I used yesterday and after the party.
I was there last week, and
Yeah, that's good. Perfect. So I was there last week. So was is past tense. There is an adverbial of place and an adverbial of time. I want to come up with one that has an example of a phrase that's an adverbial of place. The books, place. The books were left on the bench when? After school. Okay, I'm going to ask another person to, somebody tried to come in or somebody tried to raise their hand? I don't know. Did somebody try to raise their hand? Sorry, if I'm looking at the document, I can't see if you try to raise your hand. So I'm going to call on, let's see, Marianne. Can you give it a try?
What, miss?
Can you give it a try? There are 4 examples on number 1. Can you give me a try? Give it that one a try? Write a sentence using an adverbial of place, like there, somewhere, or on the bench, and an adverbial of time, like yesterday, last week, after the party, after school.
Last week I was at the park.
Okay, let's see. Last week I Was at the park. Now, what if I said it had to be an action verb? Anybody? Instead of saying was, I could say I played at the park. And so I might say action verbs, so just think about that. Let's go into number 2. Ask a yes or no question about place using a past tense form of be and give a short answer. So my example is that the public library? See, that won't work, though, for this one, because it has to be past tense. So I'll do another example. Were they at the mall? No, they weren't. So the short answer is going to end with the helping verb or with not or in apostrophe T. And that's what I'm talking about, like, yes it is, no they weren't, like that. Okay, I'm going to ask, who am I going to ask? Catherine, can you think about this one?
Was a party at your house? Yes, it was.
Okay, you said party, right?
Yeah.
And I'd like another example from someone, so let me ask Cynthia.
Was she at home? Yes, she was.
Yeah, good. I think we got that one. Number 3, use the past tense of shop with an adverbial. Okay, so past tense of shop. Let me make this go up so I can put it on the same page. Okay, past tense of shop is shopped. Okay. Okay, so let's use this as a model and come up with a sentence, another sentence with just different words. In other words, we're going to use somebody shopped, and then we're going to use, I used 2 adverbials for an hour at the hardware store. You don't have to use 2, you can use just 1 if you want. Marlon, try that. Marlon, are you here? Okay, I'm not going to count you as here if you do not answer. So I'm going to come back to you, and hopefully next time you will answer. Ada. Ada, are you here?
Yes, miss.
Okay, so in this, the number 3, it says use the past tense of shop with an adverbial. And so I said Nathan shopped for an hour. That's an adverbial telling how long. At the hardware store is an adverbial telling where. Adverbials are words or phrases that tell how, where, when, something like that. It modifies the word shopped. So given that, somebody shopped, and then finish the sentence out. See what we can do, Ada?
Mario chopped food at the store.
Okay, so we can't shop food. We have to have a word between there, as we shopped for food. And I'm sorry, I didn't hear what the rest of it was. Mario shopped for food where or when or?
At the store.
At the store, okay. Okay, I'm going to ask for one more example of this. But first I'm going to let this person in. Good morning, Isabella. Let's
Good morning.
Yay. Okay. how about Esther?
Can you give me example of the adverbial?
Yeah. For an hour at the hardware store, for food at the store, last night. So somebody shopped, and then we're going to use a word or phrase to modify the word shopped. So I have 4 examples up there.
I don't know.
Okay, how about Annie?
Yesterday, Cynthia shopped at Charlie.
Lucky Cynthia. So yesterday is an adverbial telling when, and at Charlie is an adverbial telling where. Okay, let's look at number 4. Use the past tense of go with an adverbial. So I'm going to give you an example, and then we're going to go from there. So the past tense of go is went, W-E-N-T. We should know that, and we're going to be looking at irregular verbs when we get back to class. So went. She went somewhere with Raul. Okay. Nayeli, can you try that one? Nayeli, are you here?
What, miss?
So I did an example for number 4. Can you think of another example for number 4? Past tense of go is went. So you have to use the word went, and you have to give a word or a phrase that tells where or how or when or something.
She went. She went. Wait.
Okay, while we're waiting, I'm going to come up with another one. Let's see.
She went outside yesterday.
She went outside yesterday. Perfect. So outside is an adverb of place, and yesterday is an adverb of time. Okay, ask the yes or no question about time using a past tense verb and give a short answer. Deborah, can you do that?
Did you go to school yesterday? Yes, I did.
Good. I want to make it bold. Perfect. How about Olga? Can you do that one?
Yes.
You're asking a yes or no question.
Yes.
Something. Yeah, go ahead.
Did you study yesterday? No, I didn't.
And so y'all can see that we're ending those short answers with a helping verb did or with the contraction of a helping verb like didn't. We also are beginning those answers with yes, comma, or no, comma. How about Angie? Can you try that one? Are you here, Angie? I hope Angie is here. Let's try somebody else. Isabella, can you try this one? Yes or no question about time. Isabella, are you here? All right. Again, if I call on you and you don't answer, I'm going to assume you're not here and mark your name off of the people who attended class. So I'm going to go back now to Marlon, since Marlon didn't respond earlier. Marlon, are you here?
Yes.
Okay. On number 5, we're supposed to ask a yes or no question about time using a past tense verb. Okay.
Okay. Did they go play yesterday?
Did they go play yesterday? Short answer?
No, they didn't.
Oops, I didn't mean to put 2 commas. All right. So the problem here is the word go. The word go is not necessary, and we're going to take it away. I think a lot of people use the word go for things like that, and it's just not necessary. We're going to learn how to make the sentences without that. But other than that, you're perfectly fine. Let me try. I'm going to go back up here. Somebody raised their hand. I think that's what that sound is. Who raised their hand? I'm sorry, I can't see the raising hand when I'm on a different screen. Does it tell me on this if somebody raised? I heard it. Okay. Valeria, can you try? Let's look at, since I'm here with number 2, we're going to go back to number 2. Yes or no question about place using a past tense form of be. I have some examples here. Were they at the mall? Was the party at your house? Was she at home? Valeria, can you think of another one? Valeria, are you here?
Yes.
Okay, can you try number 2?
Did the teacher place the students in the right groups? Yes, she do.
You mean yes, she did. And that would go actually with number 5 because I used a past tense verb, not a form of be. Did the teacher place the students in the red group? Okay, I can hear the indication that somebody is raising his or her hand, but when I go back to the screen of the Meet, I cannot see who raised their hand. So can you tell me if you're raising your hand? Who is that?
I missed.
And who is I? Again, I'm not on, okay. Okay, you want to try number 2?
I want the other.
The number 5?
Yes.
Okay, try it.
Did you eat pizza yesterday? Yes, I did.
Good. I'm going to get off of this one for the moment. Let's go back to number 4. Use the past tense of go, that's went, with an adverbial. And I'm going to try to get these people who have not answered. So I'm going to go back to Angie. Angie, are you here?
Yes.
Okay. Angie, can you try using the past tense of go? There's 3 examples.
She went to Pizza Hut yesterday with Carla.
Oh, capital. Perfect. Yesterday would be an adverb of time. With Carla would also modify went. Under what condition, I guess? Let me go to another.
Can I try this?
Who was that?
Ada.
Sure.
She went to my house yesterday.
And so it can be like that. Let's see. I only have 3 on number 2. So I'm going to go to number 2 and I'm going to ask Esther. Number 2. Hopefully this wasn't the same one you couldn't answer last time. So were they at the mall? No, they weren't. Was the party at your house? Yes, it was. Was she at home? Yes, she was. Esther, can you think of another one for that?
Was my dad working? Yes, he was.
Yep. Good. And we only have 3 on another one. Let's see. This one. No, I don't want to do that one again. Let's see. I kind of... What if we use a different verb? Use the past tense of do. No, make. With an adverbial. So I'm going to give an example. This is actually something that actually happened. So there's an example. Let's see. One more time. Marlon, are you here?
Yes.
Okay, can you try number 6?
My mom made lasagna for dinner.
Perfect. So she made is the past tense of make, and for dinner modifies made, telling why. And then let's do one more. Isabella, can you try this?
Weekly.
Okay, go ahead.
Sarah made gringas yesterday.
Right. Okay. So hopefully this little exercise of doing sentences helped you to the point where you can write sentences on the test. Would you guys like me to put all these examples on EduBox for you so you can look at them?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that today. And then when we have the test, you can be looking over those. In order to make it where you're not just memorizing sentences, I'll probably give you a subject a certain subject or another verb that we didn't use on here or something like that, because I want you to have the skill of doing this and not just memorizing sentences. But yes, I will put the examples on EduBox for you. So I think that is all I have for you today. Any questions? No? Okay. Yep. Question? Sophia?
No, sorry.
Okay. So you may go.
Bye.